All right. And we're making a right turn on the Castro. Oh, wait. We did this yesterday. Ha! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't do the same exact video as I did yesterday. That was a long video yesterday. Today's video will probably be much shorter because I have the same exact load. The only difference today is that we're getting started a little bit earlier. But yeah, this is why a daily vlog is a little bit difficult to do as a local owner operator, local driver, day cab driver, because you get in these rhythms where the dispatcher just keeps feeding you the same loads all week long. And I talked to the customer last night or this morning, whatever, as I was delivering, and he said they've got 5 loads scheduled this week, one load per day all week long, and so chances are I'll be on this load all week. I'm not going to retrace all my steps again last night on video for you guys because I'm driving the exact same route. We're going to do the exact same 8 or 9 different interchanges and we're going to go across the same scales, and hopefully we don't hit any fog, but you never know because there's still a lot of moisture on the ground from the rain the last couple days, and you know, temperatures in that range. My dash is showing 49 degrees right now in the Bay Area, so it's a little bit chilly. So we'll see. But yeah, basically, I'm not going to bother you guys again tonight unless something actually interesting happens. Um, I know for some of you guys, just trucking along, going along all the highways with me is interesting. But for most people, they want something of substance to watch besides just me shifting gears, and especially once I hit Highway 99 and all I'm doing is cruise controlling for 2.5 hours. You guys don't want to watch that. But anyway, yeah, got to get a little bit of driving footage in for Gus. But I'll let you guys know if anything fun happens tonight, if anything interesting happens. I'll try to get it on video, and yeah, I'll talk at you guys later. See ya. Turning on to Castro. Okay, so we're doing this again. Kind of funny. It's actually Tuesday night now. So Monday night, Tuesday morning, nothing happened. You know, just this same thing that we did on Sunday night, just a little bit earlier. But nothing noteworthy. There was some fog again. Wasn't as bad this time as it was Sunday night, but yeah. So I didn't record anything. Nothing. You know, there was nothing of any consequence to record. So I thought I'll just scrap that, and we'll try again tonight. Well, tonight I had a couple more loads, and I mean I had a local load, and then I had the same load again. So we're starting to head south, but something of consequence did happen today, but I'll get to that a little bit later. I'll tell you guys about all that. We hit some traffic, so I'll tell you guys that story in a little bit. But yeah, we're headed back down to Fresno for a third time this week. We've already done one load to Stockton, and yeah, we're gonna head down there, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. See you.
All right, so yeah, I told you guys I'd tell you a little bit about the traffic jam earlier. So I wasn't even gonna make a video. I mean, I recorded kind of that little intro, like, haha, we're doing the same thing as we did yesterday. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. All day, Monday night, Tuesday morning goes by, nothing interesting happened. I mean, when the most interesting thing that happens is, you know, a truck speeds up alongside you when you're trying to pass them and you're yelling at them. I mean, maybe I'll make a video later of me yelling at other drivers, but nevertheless, it wasn't worth shooting the video that night. And then I I started today, and it's like, man, this is why local trucking doesn't always come through on video very well, because it's just repetitive. It's like, how interesting would it be to watch, an assembly line worker do the same thing each time the conveyor belt rolls by? They're just doing the same thing. It's like, you can only watch that for so much. So you got to, take advantage of the opportunities you get when you get them to make videos. And today on my first load, there was pretty bad traffic, but pretty quickly I realized that it wasn't good. And I'll be honest, my mind didn't even think about recording anything. I could have recorded the traffic, but like I said, I didn't even think about it, because instantly I knew it was a pretty bad accident. And I went into, like, how am I going to get around this mode? And I just kind of went into problem solving mode rather than YouTube mode. But I've told you guys in the past, it's really not my style to put stuff out there that's like this, because I don't want to, like, get clicks off of someone else's tragedy. When people go through something gnarly, and then I'm over here trying to entertain other people with my video of that happening, is just, I don't know. I mean, if it's like a fender bender and it's obvious, and I have something cool to show you guys, I will. But if it's serious, I'm not going to show it. And so I'm not going to show anything. I didn't record anything. Nothing was, there's nothing to show. But it was, I just want to share it. I'm not even going to put it in the title of this video, because it's not clickbait, because it's not something that I want people to click on to find out anything that happened. But when I was about a mile away from the refinery, there was just brake lights, and so I was stopped, and I couldn't go anywhere. I had cars lined up behind me, cars lined up in front of me. There was a median. It's a 4-lane kind of divided highway type road, and I couldn't go anywhere, and so I was just kind of hanging out, and it was just stopped traffic. There was clearly something going on, and then I could kind of see there was some police activity, and so I saw there was some cops and some things, and sat there for about 10 minutes, and then I saw a fire truck and an ambulance leave, and the ambulance wasn't carrying anyone, and so right then I kind of knew, oh man, this is bad. And then cars started diverting. They had the road closed, and they started diverting on the only road that was available to turn off of. But there was like commuter traffic oncoming. And so the green light for the turn signal took, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes for me to get through that whole line of cars, to make the left turn, to go through some really narrow streets and some neighborhoods that a truck shouldn't be going on. But it was the only way to get around the accident. I could have parked and waited, but there was a bunch of other trucks going. I was following a gas truck, a gas hauler, so I kind of just tucked in behind him, and we took to the streets, carving through, some neighborhoods and things. And so anyway, so I got over to the refinery. I got my load on the truck. It was my local load, so I was actually coming right back towards that direction. So it took me I'd say about an hour from the time that I got into traffic until, a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes to go and get my load. And then I was coming back out an hour and 15 minutes later, and there was a body on the ground that was covered, but as I was driving by, I saw kind of the scene, and there had been an accident, and looked like a pedestrian had been hit, and the reason why the ambulance left was because they couldn't do anything for them. And so I share this just to say, like, man, we see some crazy stuff out here on the roads, and it just makes me want to go home and hug my kids and hug my wife. And, just we see tragedy, when you see, just mortality, just makes you think of, just all the things, all those thoughts, just who was it, where were they going, what were they doing. There's a lot of kind of homeless encampments near that area, and unfortunately, a lot of times when people are homeless, they have mental health issues or drug addiction issues, and sometimes they'll be, pretty spun out on drugs, and they'll end up in traffic sometimes, and so that might be the case. I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't looked it up. I haven't gone to see if I could find anything out or anything. It's been hours now, probably 9 hours or 10 hours since that happened, but anyway, so that's what happened. That was kind of the excitement of the day. But like I said, it's not something I want to put on video, and really the only reason I'm telling you guys is just because it is something that made me think, and something that kind of hits hard when we're out here on these roads, and we see things like that. And I'll be honest, I've told my son's 16, and he's got his learner's permit. He's about to get his license here. I think he can take his test in February, I believe, but maybe March. But anyway, I've told him, man, I'm scared that you're going to be out on the roads, like, just straight up. I'm scared for him. I'm scared because I just see just how many times, I mean, no matter what side of that accident you were on today, it changed your life forever. One person, it ended their life. The other person, how long before they get behind the wheel of a car again? How long before they are able to forget the images, that they saw? It affects your mental state. And so anyway, I'm just so scared for his safety and for his, I've just told him so many times, like, dude, just please don't be on your phone. Please, like, pay attention. Like, just be the safest driver on the road. Don't be like a typical 16-year-old trying to be cool, because gosh, man, just see so many accidents out here on the roads. And so anyways, that's part of truck driving, and that's the part of truck driving that kind of can get to you. I've talked to some old timer truck drivers, and they've got some crazy stories. They've seen some horrific things, and some things that just can't be told on YouTube. Some weird things. People are weird, man. People are really weird. But anyway, I'll cut this video off. It's getting long again. I just like to ramble. I really do. But I'll catch you guys a little bit later on. I got a video in the works. It's been in the works for a couple weeks, but you'll see. It's about the new truck. So that's what I'm sitting here, looking forward to. Pretty much every day, something reminds me that my truck's one day closer to being built. So, yeah, I'm going to have that video out probably this weekend. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.